25 things you should do before boarding a plane. Air travel can be upsetting, so we've gathered together 25 things you ought to do before your flight so you can unwind. Between ensuring your bag isn't announced more than 50 pounds and hurrying to your entryway before the entryways close, air travel can be a distressing encounter, yet it doesn't need to be. Simply realize that you're completely ready. Note that a few carriers' rules and approaches have changed due to the COVID pandemic, so make certain to check their sites for the most modern travel data. Wise Thinking likes to send you some notifications. Do not forget to subscribe for weekly videos. Notifications can be turned off anytime. Number 1. Download and utilize your aircraft's application. Except if you're checking a pack, there's no motivation to line up at the registration work area or manage a finger impression smudge stand at the air terminal. Download your carrier's application early, ensure your booking subtleties are in, and afterward use it to register. That way, you can go directly to security when you show up at the air terminal. Delta's application will even check you in naturally 24 hours ahead of your flight. A few aircraft, including the frozen North and Southwest, presently offer free installed diversion using travelers' very own gadgets through their applications, so you ought to have them on your telephone at any rate. Number 2. Get the carrier charge card. Try not to adequately fly to acquire world-class status. Carrier visas like the Unified Adventurer and American's City, Advantage Platinum Select offer cardholders advantages like elites, including free processed packs and need boarding. Conveying one of these cards can get a good deal on baggage and guarantee you'll discover portable space in the overhead containers in front of the group. Number 3. Have a status technique. Talking about aircraft status, if you are going for gold, or silver, or platinum, this year, ensure your successive flyer number is appended to all your carrier reservations. Regardless of whether you're not flying your typical transporters, odds are the carrier you're on is accomplices with another you fly all the more now and again because of unions. That way, you can procure aircraft miles toward status on every flight you take. Number 4. Check airplane options. Seats and conveniences can shift significantly, even from one plane to another inside a solitary group of planes in a specific carrier's armada. When you choose an aircraft, twofold check the airplane type and seat map on the transporter's site to ensure you're flying the plane you need. All things considered, you would prefer not to believe you're reserving one of Qatar Aviation Route's suites just to wind up with an irregular chair. Number 5. Survey your seating circumstance. Regardless of whether you like a window or a path, it merits checking Seat Guru's point-by-point seat guides to affirm your picked place on the plane will not be excessively near the kitchen or the restrooms, with their related clamors and scents. Number 6. Stay coordinated. Keep all your data in one spot by utilizing application Noticeable All Around or TripIt, two applications that do things like unite your flight situations with, in occasions, entryway numbers, and close by relaxing areas, and will refresh you on time and door changes. Number 7. Check constant reports. Like an abandoned darling, aircraft applications are generally the last to know when things are turning out badly. Use flight stats to follow flight situations with time exhibitions, climate conditions, and surprisingly the flight history of your particular airplane, all progressively so that if your plane is postponed, you can be quick to know and the first to get rebooked. Number 8. Recollect the fluid lowdown. Keep in mind, any fluids you're helping through TSA designated spots should be under 3.4 ounces, 100 milliliters, and set in a transparent pack no bigger than a quart. Number 9. Pursue pre-check. As of now, keep those shoes and belts on, leave the fluids and workstations in your sack, and swear off the full body checks by getting TSA pre-check. You could pay $85 for pre-check itself, or burn through $100 for a worldwide section, which likewise gives pre-check, ordinarily, just as sped up migrations and customs access. A few visas, including the Capital One Endeavor and the Bank of America Premium Prizes card, will even discount you the application charge for one or the other program. Number 10. Explore security speed. Sidestep the most exceedingly awful security designated spots at more than 200 air terminals throughout the planet by taking advantage of the flight application's publicly supported, continuous designated spot holding up occasions. Number 11. Size up your sack. Locating another income source, Numerous carriers have organized severe size limits for portable suitcases, which are rigidly implemented by extremely observant door specialists. Check your sack's measurements at home and ensure they stick to your aircraft's cutoff points. Remember that European transporters' cutoff points change somewhat from those in the US. Put it on standard versus metric. Number 12. Assemble your devices. Telephone, check. PC, check. Tablet, check. Camera, check. Spare charger, check. Force lines, check. Explorers are conveying more hardware than any other time. Fortunately, there are coordinator cases aplenty to keep every one of your gadgets and links reachable and prepared for security screening. Number 13. Eliminate those batteries. Because of fears of installed fires, aircraft have founded brilliant baggage battery boycotts since January 2018. If your sack has a battery pack, be set up to show that it is removable if your pack must be entryway checked. In any case, don't leave that battery pack at home. Fundamentally, since your plane seat should have power ports, doesn't ensure that they'll work when you're on the plane. Number 14. In and out. To stay in plane food, yet apprehensive you'll miss loading up while holding up in a line at an air terminal. CAF copyright. Utilize the Snatch application to pre-request and pay for things at taking part. CAF copyright us and sellers at more than 30 air terminals in the US. What's more, UK. Submit your request on your ride to the air terminal and get it on your way to the door without breaking step. Number 15. Interface for less. Numerous air terminals offer free Wi-Fi, however, be careful with programmers. Utilizing a VPN offers a proportion of security. Number 16. Parlor around. Why stand by at the entryway when you can appreciate free Wi-Fi and snacks in the solace of a parlor? Lounge Buddy posts audit on air terminal parlors throughout the planet, including their entrance necessities and how you can score day passes. A few premium MasterCards, including the Pursuit Sapphire Hold and the Platinum Card from American Express, present admittance to many Need Pass lounges around the world. Continuous explorers can likewise consider airlines. No explicit cards, for example, the Delta Sky Miles Save or Joint Club card, which get you into a specific transporter's clubs. The specialists in them can likewise generally help you quicker than those out in the terminal, and get you rebooked if something turns out badly with your itinerary items. Number 17. We're open to dress. Plain lodge environment settings appear to sway among fridge and toaster, with no livable fair compromise in the middle. Also, nobody needs to contact those germy air spouts, which just give a murmuring draft of dry air at any rate. Dress for any possibility by wearing numerous light layers, and look trendy for sure. Number 18. Stick your neck out. As airlines squeeze more and more seats into the coach, ergonomics seem to be flying out the window. Luckily, travel pillow technology has never been better, with options for every type of sitter and sleeper. It's time to invest in a quality travel pillow that will spare your neck and back the worst effects of a long flight in cattle class. Number 19. Bring your bottle. Avoid single-use plastic, and a bottle of water that costs $8 post-security, by bringing an empty travel water bottle with you instead. Some are even collapsible to save you space, and more airports have installed water bottle filling stations next to drinking fountains to make carrying your own that much more convenient. Number 20. Disinfect everything. Due to the number of people passing through and touching everything, airports and airplanes are some of the germiest places around. Protect yourself as much as possible by using disinfecting wipes on your hands and your airplane seat once you get settled. Because they're not liquid, like hand sanitizer, wipes will also not count toward your carry-on liquid limit. Number 21. Moisturize like a maniac. Even on next-generation jets like the Boeing 787 Dreamliner and the Airbus A350, cabin humidity levels rarely top 20%, and are only around 8 to 10% on conventional aircraft. To avoid looking like a prune after your flight, pack a light moisturizer and apply it frequently. Number 22. Get a jump on jet lag. Flying across multiple time zones? Use an app like Entrain or Time Shifter before you fly. Both help you gradually shift your pre-travel schedule toward your destination time zone based on your specific plans and preferences so that by the time you fly, you're already ahead of jet lag. Number 23. Park like a pro. Airport parking lots can fill up quickly during the busiest travel times. Use Spot Hero to reserve a place in advance at lots near over 40 airports throughout the U.S. Number 24. Understand your credit card protection. Flight delays and cancellations happen. If you travel frequently, it pays to carry a credit card you know will protect you under certain circumstances. Many offer compensation for delays, cancellations, lost luggage, and more if you use them to pay for travel plans. So if you have to spend money staying somewhere overnight or replacing certain items, it won't come out of your bottom line. Before traveling, read your card's benefits packet carefully to understand what you're entitled to and how to go about claiming it. Number 25. Investigate intelligent insurance. Beyond delays, cancellations, and lost luggage, which are covered by most major credit cards, you might want to insure an expensive trip with a policy that includes provisions for emergency medical evacuation and cancellation for any reason. InsureMyTrip.com is a convenient resource for comparing travel insurance plans from major providers. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Wise Thinking, and take care of yourself and each other.